Oh goodness gracious, it has been a while, hasn't it, folks? Fuck a title show. Just the regular, classic, just audio only. You know what I'm saying? We could speak in those soft tones for you. You want me to speak in soft tones? I could do that. Okay. So, to preface this podcast, I guess, I'm like still just waking up. I'm having a morning coffee. Had a kind of eventful day yesterday. So, yeah, instead of doing the vlog and everything, I said, fuck it. Let's do the podcast. I just got to record audio for it and throw some pictures or whatever have you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, hope the Hooligans have been having an awesome weekend. Jesus, I feel like there's a lot to talk about. Let me get my show notes up here. Bam. Oh, right. I should have saved that article. My internet's acting up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull one of these up. I think I remember some of it anyway. So, we'll try and pull it up. If it doesn't work, fuck it. We'll keep the show rolling. You know what I mean? It says I'm all good. So, anyway, I guess we'll start with the recap of the Barrie Game Exchange. I went to that yesterday, and it was quite an experience. We're going to talk about the positives first. Excuse me. Just so you folks have an idea kind of thing, recorded a quick little video for you folks. So let's cut to that right now with our field reporter, and we'll come back. Okay, so I am in the game exchange right now. I don't want to get a lot of people on camera just because legal stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, this place is cool. Back there, free video game like playing stuff. All these tables are just filled with stuff. I don't know if you folks can even hear me right now, but I'm having a great fucking day. Back to the podcast. So there we go. That was just a look inside of the, just like, I guess, convention area. I don't know. It was bigger and smaller than I was expecting. It would have been cool if I stumbled across, like, more figures, but it was a lot of, like, you know, Skylander figures or Lego figures and, like, I don't know. There wasn't any, like, I don't know. There just wasn't any, like, action figures or anything that jumped out at me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And one thing that kind of bugged me is, like, you can't be selling knockoffs of Lucille. You know what I mean? You can't just have something called Negan's Bat, and it doesn't even look like Lucille from the show. You know? I don't know. It's whatever. But anyway, honestly, it was a really fun experience though. It was the first time I had ever gotten to go to one of those. Definitely the highlight was getting to meet Jay Coulter, artist, and his lovely girlfriend. They're both fucking awesome people. I want to put the picture up that we took on the screen here because honestly, like, I am legit, like, this, like, you can see how happy I am in this picture. And, like, with Jay Coulter, it's like it looks like I bugged him for the picture, and he's like, yeah, let's fucking take it, come on. And he's like trying to look happy, but it's also, we're like facing the sun basically, so like it was all up in his eyes and shit. But yeah, it's funny. I thought it was funny how, like, I just look super stoked, and it almost looks like he's like, yeah, come on, man, let's just get this done. But yeah, he's awesome. Honestly, let me see these. So I basically have, like, every one of Jay Coulter's stickers already, which is awesome. But I got the pop culture stickers and the next gen gaming sticker pack. So this one, it actually has the pop culture. We got Judge Dredd. We got Vader. I believe that's a Felix the Cat in the back there. Yep. A couple different ones. And then the next gen gaming, we got Titanfall. I believe that's Fallout, Gears of War, Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean? It's just, and the designs are fucking beautiful, folks. Like, that's still them in the pack because I'm struggling with opening them. I want to open them and decorate the desk with them, but I also want to keep them mint condition. So it's a struggle. It is a struggle. But yeah, go fucking hit his page up. Get you some dope ass merch, artwork, everything good, folks. Even like the merch on, like, you know, from my side, like it's all thanks to Jay Coulter. One, out of nowhere, he uploaded like the very first Hooligan Squad shirt. So again, like the first Hooligan Squad shirt came about because of one of the Hooligans. And then further merch from that came from them again because he showed me how to work the program. He showed me like just different tricks with it. He told me about like TeePublic and all that. So yeah. Just saying. Jay Coulter's like the Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? So, on my Instagram, I think the only one I didn't post is the Spawn comics that I got. So I'll throw that on the screen right now. It's cool. It kind of sucks in one way because the 3 you see at the bottom, those are all the re-releases of number 1. They're the different covers and everything. And when they re-released these, they actually came with action figures. But this guy only had the comics. But either way, I got the number 1s, Spawn 200, which is awesome. Original Spawn number 5, which is fucking, oh, bueno. And it's also dope because that had an ad for Pit. And I actually have like 3 Pit t-shirts. So anyway, 208 and then 209 for Spawn. And like, as far as McFarlane collectibles go, as far as action figures or anything, I think I have more McFarlane stuff than any other company or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, this is cool. This doesn't really have anything to do with the game exchange, but the Joker cards and everything that I posted, that's actually just from a deck of cards I had like laying around the house. And that was just like the first Joker card I seen. That was actually like one from the comics. You know what I mean? That like you'd see the Joker have. It actually is basically the same one I have on my Joker flag upstairs. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Also, where else is it? My goodness. Oh, Rob Sachetto. Man. Talk about like coincidences, you know, or whatever you want to, whatever it is. Like, okay, so first of all, a long time friend of mine now, Kelly Kinsella, he had actually tagged me in a Rob Sachetto artwork piece like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, but I don't think Mr. Sachetto had Instagram back then. But either way, like, yeah, I had posted the graphic novel that I got that he himself wrote and like did the artwork for. It's called Cape Fear. So far, it is mucho bueno, folks. I'm really enjoying the story. But it was cool because like he was like, I don't know. Like I saw the artwork and you don't see something for 3 years. It doesn't stay as fresh in your mind. But like I saw his artwork again. I fell in love with it. And then, yeah, it's fucking, I look up as I'm like going through the guy's page, like in line waiting to go in. And like his booth is right there. Like I could see it from the window and everything. So I knew I was going to get something from him for sure. So I got his original graphic novel. And then it was cool too, because like you get him signed and everything, and he asked like, do you want me to sign it for you? And like I had to contain my excitement, you know what I mean? Like I was just like, yeah, like definitely, you know what I mean, trying to play it calm. And it was like I literally felt like a kid who was like meeting their like a wrestler that they liked or something, you know what I mean? Like it was just, I don't know, part of me wanted to ask for a picture with him. Like, but then after he signed it, all I could do was literally like look at the signature and basically like put my head down, smile, shake his hand. I'm like, have a good day, sir. Like, and just like walked off. You know what I mean? I didn't know what to say. Probably one of the few times that I've been like that. But whatever. What can you do? But yeah, go check him out and everything too. Rob Zombie Portraits on Instagram, I believe. And also, like, okay, so now let's get to the weird shit of it. Standing in line for this. Like, listen. Basically, you're there either because you like, most likely because you like video games and everything. You're a video game nerd or a comic book nerd or whatever, much like myself. But even with that, there's different levels to all of that, you know? So, like, standing in line for this thing, it's so weird to, like, I don't know, just, okay, this is how we're gonna say it. In no position in life, like, okay, let me take a sip of my coffee and then we'll get this. God damn it. Okay, so if you think you're tough because you think you can beat somebody up, or you think you know people that will come and beat somebody up for you, you corny. You cornball. I'm sorry. Do people enjoy you with milk because you're a big old corn pop? Like, do people really think that's what tough is, or like that's what you have to do? Because I see it from girls too. It's not just guys. It's just knock it off. It's so corny, especially when you see that shit when you're waiting in a lineup to get in the video game exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was just some of these people in the lineup, like the shit they were saying, just trying to act like they were really tough. And it's just like, not towards me, to like other people that they were with or whatever. But like, oh my God. Just, you a video game tough guy? You're a video game tough guy? That's so hot. I bet the girls love it. What are you doing, man? People are standing in a lineup here to like get some old video games or find comics or figures, whatever. And some of you are trying to be a tough guy? I'm sorry. We're not in Roadhouse. Okay? You know, we're not in 5 Points, New York with the dead rabbits. You know? Relax. Relax. I don't know. It's fucking weird. I just couldn't believe that. Oh yeah, those I forgot to mention. Those Spawn comics. It was cool. I got all those for like $5, so it was pretty sweet. Oh goodness, folks. You video game tough guy? That's so hot. You want to slap your friend because he found a Pokemon before you? Oh my God, you're so hot. Cornball. You know, like, in video game you hear like, you win. Not you. You cornball. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I try not to, hate on people and everything, but sometimes it's just honestly like, what are you doing? You know? Like, oh goodness. It's the same shit. Like yesterday, I walked home from the convention and everything. And it was so funny. Like, I don't know how, I gotta say this kid is probably like early 20s. Maybe even like 19, something like that. He wasn't doing anything, just skateboarding through a plaza parking lot. Like not even going on like the curbs or nothing like that. And this like fully grown man had to be like late 30s or maybe early 40s. As the kid gets close to his truck, this guy literally gets out of his truck and goes and like basically tries to stand in front of the kid's way. And keep in mind, he's got this grown man as his lady in the truck with him. So like, I don't know if she's looking at this and going like, oh my God, he's so tough. I can't wait to touch his junk later. Like, what do you... Anyway, so this fucking grown-ass man gets in the way of this kid, and the kid, like, just stops, and he's like, what's up? And I had only caught a little bit of it, but, like, basically the grown man was just talking shit to the kid and telling him, like, don't skateboard in his plaza and all this shit. And, like, the kid literally just laughed at him and fucking skateboards off. And that's exactly how I would have handled that. If you're a grown-ass adult and you think it's cool or you think it's fun to, for no reason, to either talk shit about, somebody who's much younger than you, or you think it's fucking funny to like just get in their way and try and ruin their day, you're going to get laughed at. And just because you're older doesn't mean you're going to be able to beat the shit out of them or anything. It's like some of these kids are just like, fuck it, let's go. And like, how fucking, again, you think you're Patrick Swayze or something? Or is this Mac's parking lot a fucking roadhouse to you? What are you doing? What are you doing? First of all, if you're going to get in anybody's way, make sure they're at least in your fucking age range, because that's just weird as fuck. 2, stay in your fucking truck, dude. What are you doing? I don't know. Too many, like, okay, I do know what it is. Because in a way, I kind of like, I dealt with it growing up. Basically, and I'm not saying this for everybody, but a lot of people that I've come across in my life, if you were basically like teenager or whatever during like the 80s and shit, it's like now a lot of those people never left that like tough guy image, like drink beer and party type shit. You know what I mean? And there's ones that have come before that or after that as well. I just said, like I said, in my experience, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't get it. Because again, I've said it tons of times on here. Like just because you're older than somebody doesn't mean that you've done more in life, or doesn't mean that you know more about life, to be honest. Fuck, I know a bunch of grown ass people that just the way they look at the world and everything is fucking weird. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it is the 80s or what, but it feels like a lot of the parents or a lot of like the grown adults and shit that I know or have come across in my life or whatever, it's like they want to hang on to that shit, their glory days of where it was like, oh, I remember like when I was a kid, we could just drink beer, and if you had a problem with someone, you could fight them, and there was no cops or nothing. Oh, so you had no responsible people around you. Gotcha. You had nobody to tell you what you're doing is stupid. Gotcha. I gotcha. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. And honestly, I don't know. I know people that like I went to high school with, and I run into them, and I'm just like, oh shit, you're the exact same. True. You still think you're the tough guy. Weird. Weird. Because like, I don't know. What does being a tough guy or being I don't know. What else? It's like, I don't know. Specifically for the people who think they're tough, like whether it's a guy or a girl, it's like you think because you're tough, nobody in the world can touch you, or you're smarter than everybody else, whatever it is. But you're not. You're not. It's just meh. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I think people need to relax a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just fucking don't worry about being the tough person, or, feeling like you're the one who is, I don't know, the contrarian, where everybody else says like one thing and you have to be the person where it's like, oh, well, that doesn't really have an effect on my life because it's not like that. Da, 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 da. It's like, okay, man, if it's not like that, then just fucking relax. Let these people have their moment to talk and relate to each other. And you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm just getting thoughts out here, folks. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. I'm sitting here talking about people younger than me and older than me. I'm 27. And I don't know. I'm smart in some things. Other things, I'm dumb as shit. Absolutely. Even certain things that I am knowledgeable about, I'm always searching for new ways to look at it or new information, because if you just hold on to this original idea that you had, or even just like the second draft of it, time keeps ticking. More information comes about. You know what I mean? So you're preaching all these old ideas and all these old opinions, while new information or whatever have you has kind of changed that whole event. And there's other people out there with other knowledge and other information for it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm at the same time, I'm also a dad. I got 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be in the fucking bars and shit. I don't know. I got to do all my shit early. You know what I mean? I even during bars and clubs, wasn't really into it. When I just came of age to go and whatever else, I had friends that were into it. I had friends that were into going and trying to pick up girls and stuff, but all that kind of, I don't know, it dies down for me. I'm just like, yeah. I think I don't know, maybe from beginning to end, I don't know, probably a month and a half, 2 months. I went with my friends, and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Again, a lot of tough guys down there. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be the person that nobody wants to fuck with. Or you could just be the person that fucks off. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm crazy. You don't want to know who I know. Can't you just be the person that fucks off with the people you know and goes away? That'd be cool too. What if the people you know live 2 hours away? What are you gonna do? Even if they live 45 minutes away, what are you gonna do? Oh, goodness. I don't know. What can you do, right? yeah, I don't know. I just kind of grew up out of all that shit pretty easily. And I don't know, like you see, it all depends. You know what I mean? I've met some like 27-year-olds where I'm like, oh, true. Like, yeah, you got, like, you're just, I don't know, you're ready for life. You know what I mean? They got their head on straight, I guess you could say. But then I met other 27-year-olds or 26, 28, whatever. And it's just like, oh, fuck, man. Like, I can't have you around me. Just can't do it. Super negative. Fucking thinks everything is like, excuse me. I think everything is like their opinion and that's it. And it's just like, all right, get away from me. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's kind of the beauty of this world in a way, where it's like, I know I'm kind of like, I'm talking about those kind of people, but on the flip side, like we do have, I do know people of like same age brackets and everything that that I mentioned, where they're the exact opposite. Like it's literally like it's basically like I'm just talking to one of my brothers or one of my sisters or one of my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know, I see something weird on YouTube or I see something that I like and I pass it to them and they're the same way. They're fucking just as excited for it as I am. You know what I mean? They're not worried about being like the tough guy or tough girl or anything like that. They're just chilling, trying to have a fucking loosey-goose, silly honking time. And that's what we're here for. And that's what I'm not here to fucking play tough guy with anybody. I'm not here to play who's right, who's wrong. I'm just here for a loosey-goose, silly honking time. And if you can't deal with that, need you to fick off. Fick off. You know what I'm saying? Bring back that Gatling gun. Fuck off. It's just why the fuck should why should anybody waste their time with people like that instead of having fun, learning new things, or just like spend time on what brings you happiness, what you find productive in life, and don't worry about the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Trump said something else stupid? Yeah. No shit. Like, we know he's going to say shit stupid. We get it. Why are you still getting upset about it? Like, I don't know. Also, we get upset about shit that, like, as people, some of us get upset about something that has no fucking place in our life. Like, we have no right to speak about it in a way. We can give our opinion, but we can't, like, fucking stand up and, like, fucking defend certain things or whatever. I don't know. Let's move on, though. That was a weird little tangent I went on. Oh, goodness, folks. That's what these podcasts always kind of were, though. Random thoughts and whatever else. Yeah. Oh, hey, Twitter. Stop reporting 3-year-old news like it's fucking new, huh? Like the dude who lives off like Big Macs, basically. Yeah, we saw him on Netflix fucking 3 years ago. Let's relax, huh? He was already all over the news. You folks are fucking reporting this shit like it happened yesterday. Like, oh, this guy lives off Big Macs. We have to go interview him. Oh, yeah. Netflix was already here. So was CBC. So was CBS and NBC and CNN. But yeah, no, come on, Twitter. I'll help you out. What are you guys doing? Get a better team. Okay. Oh, goodness. Fucking headphone cord was all on my arm. I didn't even realize. Almost pulled the shit right out. Okay, so here's something that I found super interesting. Okay, so if you're obvious, like for World War II and everything, Hiroshima, the bomb that was dropped in Japan, that was just changed the course, really, of, I guess you could say, human history in a way, but definitely changed the kind of changed the course of like the war and everything, I guess. Man, even this picture they have here, it's almost terrifying, because you realize like how big it is. Like, you realize how big this blast is. Either way, so scientists have actually found, because like we've been able to look at people that were around the area when the bomb dropped and see how the radiation affected them. There hasn't really been an ability of finding people that were actually like within the vicinity. You know what I mean? Because like everything got fucking vaporized basically. Like people's shadows are burned on stairs. I don't know if that's some Photoshop shit, but like I saw that picture a long time ago and it is intense. Or the other gentleman's like pocket watch that stopped when the bomb dropped, and like we can basically see what time it hit. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say it's morbid or something, but it's just like, you look at that guy's watch and you're like, holy shit, it hit at like 3:25 or whatever the time was. I don't know. It's just like you can see what time this guy fucking died at. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And even the shadows on the stairs, it's like, holy fuck. Like these are people that aren't here anymore, but they're still here. You know what I mean? I don't know. That didn't really make sense. But anyway, August 6, 1945, the U.S. dropped an atomic bomb nicknamed Little Boy. Fat Man, Little Boy. Different sites, though. So the blast actually claimed 45,000 lives. 45,000 lives. Holy fuck, folks. Holy fuck. That's intense. Anyway. I'm so phlegmy today. I apologize. Now the jawbone of one of these casualties belonging to a person who was less than a mile from the bomb's hypocenter. Less than a mile away. Holy fuck. There are people that can run a mile in 7 minutes. Just to put that in perspective. The time it takes me to have a cigarette, somebody could run a mile. That's where this person lived. Within a mile. Less than a mile. Like, Jesus Christ. So this is helping researchers determine how much radiation was absorbed by the bones of the victims. The amount is staggering. Analysis shows that the jawbone's radiation dose was 9.46 grays. A gray is the absorption of 1 joule of radiation energy per kilogram of matter, which in this case is about half that dose. Wait. Oh, sorry. In which this case, it's bone. So the bone has like soaked up the radiation energy. Okay, so a quote from study co-researcher Oswaldo Bafa. Bafa? I don't know. I might fuck that up. I apologize, sir. About half that dose, or 5 gray, is... Okay, holy shit. So this person had 9.46 grays in him. About half that dose, or 5 gray, is fatal if the entire body is exposed to it. This person had 9.46 in the jawbone. The thing that's moving right now, that I'm using to talk and everything, almost double the dose of which is lethal when you're completely exposed to it. Oh my God, that's crazy. And the reason I don't know. The reason that this is so interesting is because this is the first study to actually use a real, like a victim's bones as like a meter to see like the radiation and everything. We've seen different things where it was like, the health effects that like happened and all that. But this is the first time they've been able to be like, oh, this person lived within like a mile or so of the blast, and the energy has just soaked into their bones. That's crazy. If anybody's interested, they did the technique the scientists use, known as electron spin resonance, ESR, is a precise method that can measure radiation dose in future nuclear events. So basically, like, if anybody's like, hey, we're going to drop a nuclear bomb, it's like, well, if you live within a mile of where it's going to hit, this is what you can basically expect. Pretty cool. But yeah, if anybody wants to check that out, the full article, live science. I don't know if it says live, if it's livescience.com or livescience.com. Either way, just livescience.com. Not a sponsor. I have to say that. Okay, where are we at on this? Oh my God. Almost half or over half an hour now. Oh, do I want to talk about, you know what? Let's talk about the pictures real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, I'm opening the wrong thing on my phone. Fucking stupid thumbs. Okay, so if you don't care about Walking Dead, I don't know, just chill for a couple minutes. Or a couple seconds. We're going to see. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta find the fucking pictures. All right, you know what? Fuck it. We'll talk about it on Wednesday's vlog. They're not going anywhere. No, I just found one of them. I'll throw this one up. One, old man Rick. They had to give him this look. 2, he's got both his hands though. Still kind of bugs me. 3, this club that he has on the side of his horse. That would be cool if he like took Lucille from Negan and made that like fucking club. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. But also, there are more pictures to this scene. You see like the whole group with everybody, Michonne, Ezekiel, Daryl's on a motorcycle with like a black bandana on his face for some reason. But Jadis is there. Fucking everybody's there. Tara, the guy, the savior that stayed behind and all that. This is definitely going to be a callback to season 1 when Rick was going through the town on horseback. Because if I remember correctly, they are actually stumbling upon a bunch of walkers and everything here. So, no bueno. No bueno. Okay. Oh, last thing. Last thing? Yep, last thing. I'm sorry, like... Are we living in a video game? Look at this. Oh my God. Those that aren't too familiar with mixed martial arts, this is from a organization called Ryzen in Japan. Oh, goodness. Look at this. Spins around. Boom. Right to the face. Rocked. Dropped. Boom. Oh, goodness, folks. Like, that's once in a while, like, there's some shit that happens in mixed martial arts, and you're just like, oh, okay, well, this is a video game. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. What's the one guy's name? Not in that video. Zabit Magomed Sharapov. Zabit Magomed Sharapov. Yeah. Zabit, Z-A-B-I-T. It'll come up, I promise. Again, this guy's striking. Go watch a highlight reel of it. It's crazy. It is literally something out of like a fucking Jet Li movie or something like that. Like it's something else, folks. Either way, that clip from Ryzen has been making the rounds. So, oh God. Right to the face. And I think that's about it for today, folks. Working on something for the merch, but I don't want to say anything too much right now. But I think you folks will be excited. This week's content before we go. We're going to have a Patreon video for one of the upcoming Oculus games. Probably Conflict Zero I'll put up there. Angus will be doing that, playing as the Russian cosmonaut. That'll just be on the YouTube though. So one will go on YouTube, one will be for the patrons. I'm also expecting a package. I have no idea what it is. But I'm excited. Basically, Hamilfet is surprising me with something. He obviously knows what it is. My lady knows what it is, and I don't know. So we're going to see. But either way, that should be here this week. So we will be doing a mail call for that. Exciting stuff. Hooligans. Goodness gracious. Okay. This has been Fuck a Title Show. Nice little audio adventure we got to take today. Get some thoughts out. Have my nice little morning coffee here. Again, folks, don't worry about being the tough person. Don't worry about being the person who's right about everything. Just relax. Have fun in life. If all you're doing is looking for the next thing to be right about or the next thing to fucking, be the tough person about, what are you having fun? When are you taking the time to just experience some laughs, whether it's comedy or fucking a skit show or something? Like, God damn it, folks. Add some joy to your life. Add some joy to your life. And also, don't try and be a tough guy or anything in like a video game lineup. It's video games. Video games. Ain't no reason to be fist fighting or trying to be like that about it. Okay, so bam. We're out of here, good folks. Thanks for listening. If you if you're Bluetoothing this in the car, hope you're having a good day at work or a road trip or whatever is going on right now. If you're listening to this at work, just don't get caught. Don't make sure your boss doesn't hear you or some shit. You know what I mean? Look like you're working, at least. That's about it. I don't care if you play on Microsoft Paint while you watch it or while you listen to this. It's all good. Just don't get caught. Okay. Yeah. Mucho love, you hooligans. If you want to support the channel, Hooligan Squad merch in the description. Also, the Patreon in description. I'm also playing with the idea that I might be changing the name of the Patreon. But we'll see what happens. We will see. Okay. Mucho love. Mwah, mwah, mwah for you beautiful fetches. Be excited to be wrong, folks. Have fun.